Hi, I'm speaking today to Ayurvedic Practitioner Vani Moodley. Hi Vani, how are you?
Hi Joanne, I'm very well, thank you.
Wonderful. Vani, let's talk a little bit today about the doshas and principles of Ayurveda. What are the doshas?
Well, the doshas are actually made up of the 5 elements. So the 5 elements are ether, air, fire, water, and earth. So ether and air combine to form the one dosha, which is vata. And fire and water combine to form the pitta dosha, which is predominantly the fire element in the body. And the water and earth combine to form kapha, which is the earth element in the body. So these doshas are present everywhere in the body. They're present in certain kinds of medicines, and that's how we prescribe medicines for diseases. And diseases are also dosha specific. So in simple terms, the doshas are actually the constitution, your constitution, or the 5 elements and the balance and ratio of the 5 elements within your body.
Why is it important to know what my dosha is?
For Ayurveda to be able to treat your disease or your imbalance, we need to know the specific dosha in your system. And we need to know which one is imbalanced because, like I said, our medicines are dosha specific. So an example is if I could have 2 people coming to me with the same condition, but because their doshas are different, my prescribed medicines would be just different for each of those individuals. So that's why it's critical to know your dosha constitution for us to be able to treat you with yoga asanas, with meditative techniques, and with our medicines.
How will you know what my dosha is?
By asking you questions about your likes, your dislikes, your lifestyle, examining your skin, your tongue, your bowel movements, all of that. And the main thing that actually gives us an idea of what your dosha is the pulse analysis, where we actually have a look at your pulse and we put together your pulse analysis plus the questions that I've asked you and examining your body. And that's where I come to a conclusion of what your dosha is.
And what are Ayurveda's guiding principles?
Well, Ayurveda's guiding principles is to bring harmony to the body and the mind. So the guiding principles is actually to detect the doshic imbalance in the body. So by detecting the doshic imbalance and treating the doshic imbalance, these are primarily the guidelines to Ayurvedic treatment.
And what about conventional Western medicines? If I'm suffering from something and I'm taking a conventional medicine, can I continue to take that while I'm being treated with Ayurvedic treatments?
What we do in a consultation, we try and ask you to carry on taking your medicines because we have patients that are diabetic and patients with high blood pressure, and by taking them off the conventional medicines, it's actually detrimental to the person's health. So we slowly try to wean you off the allopathic medicines. So instead of taking 50 mg of metformin for diabetes, we probably ask you to take 50 mg with the Ayurvedic medicines, and probably in 3 weeks' time we could reduce it to 25 mg. It's just that we don't want you taking it together with the allopathic medicines, but you could take them at separate times, and I don't see any harm in that.
Thank you, Vanu. Thank you so much for talking to me today.
You're most welcome, Joanne.